Hello everyone, I'm Tale, back with another video, and this is what I've been doing for the past few days to make currency. This is my farming strategy, and I hope this helps you. I've been streaming live on Twitch, and all the profit, all the calculations, all the stats is there. I hope you enjoy. So what is 100% Delirium about? Basically just using find Delirium Orbs on your maps. That obviously makes the mobs difficult, but you don't actually have to do these 100% Delirious. You can start by doing like 20, 40%, even go up to 60, and you're gonna make money. But this video won't be just this. I will show you guys 3 different strategies that you can use and make money even with a weaker character that doesn't even require you running Delirium Orbs or anything like that. So, without further ado, let's begin. We got everyone's favorite, I know, idle setup. But this is cool about this strategy. You actually don't really need to run an idle setup. Obviously, I don't recommend you guys not investing into these, but just know that you can do it without any idols. Thing is, then the strategy will become sort of a gamble if you're gonna profit or not. You can still make money with it, but you gotta be careful with the investment. So that's why I have here a different scarab setup that you can use. If you were to run no idols at all, what I would do is get a bunch of domination or incursion scarabs just to get additional mobs on your maps. Then you run 2 delirium scarabs of mania because those are very cheap and they help a lot with the rewards. And then you can either do a delirium scarab of paranoia or add another domination and incursion scarab. But this is not very good. You still gonna need to use delirium orbs, so you're gonna need a somewhat strong character. And there isn't really a reason not to invest into idols if you can afford to. But yeah, just keep in mind that you can run this without any idols. Now, let's get to the actual idol strats. So, first off, we got the full increase reward progress idle setup. I'm still missing one slot, but I didn't bother to get that. You guys can do that. And what this does is we basically stack a bunch of delirium progress on your maps. What that does is just getting a bunch of rewards. I go up to like 22 per map. That's like the average, and it really helps with the 100% delirious, which you know we just guarantee getting 5 currency rewards. Then on top of that, we're doing this first setup, which gives us 6 more rewards, and we get 200 increase delirium reward meter. This is very good, especially for stuff like raw currency. I've been getting a lot of raw divines, raw exalted orbs from this, and this is just guaranteed profit. All of them are, but this particular is what I like doing. A different scarab setup that you can do is going full paranoia scarabs. The downside is that you're not gonna get those 200% increased reward, but you can still get lucky and get a bunch of currency rewards, and that will still count for something. We're gonna go over the profits in a few seconds, but now I'm just gonna go over the setup real quick. Up next, we got this setup right here, which I actually switched between 1 and 2. So what I would do is just get all of my idols from these that I don't need, and then put them back here, and I'm getting this set up. So what it does is basically the same thought process as the increased reward types, but we got on top some interesting conqueror idols, which gives us 12% chance to generate 3 additional reward types. Now, this isn't guaranteed, so this is more like a gambling, but you do end up getting a bunch of different rewards, and this is basically better than using Scarab of Paranoia. On top of that, we also got some 50% chance to generate an additional reward type, not 3, but just 1. So that also stacks on top, which is pretty good. That means we get basically 4 reward types, which is just 2 extra scarabs for our strat. But then again, when we hit it, this is better than the first strat, but when we don't, then we are better with this one. So if you want consistent profit and don't want to like hit the jackpot or anything like that. Because even if you do get the additional rewards, it's still not gonna be very profitable. It depends on what the prices are at the moment. So what do we do now if we don't have the money to invest into these idols? If we cannot run 100% Delirious or 80% Delirious, and we want to make some money to farm for these, well, that's when the third strat comes in play, and this is a destructive play bossing strategy combined with Mirror of Delirium. You actually don't need to use any fine Delirium Orbs in this, but you can invest into Delirium still with Scarabs. When I first did this, I didn't use any Scarabs, but now that I think about it, it would have been much better if I did. So what do you care about? First off, we're using June to make some money out of this because the Veiled Orb is currently at the. Let me go check. I had some trades going. I'm preparing some maps to farm today. 7 divines for 1 Veiled Orb. That's just very good. So if we can manage to get 1 Katarina fight and hit the Veiled Orb, which shouldn't be too hard, I think it's like 1 in 5 or 1 in 6, we are making money. 7 divines should be already enough to upgrade from this strat to the regular Delirium. So you really want to do this up until you hit 1 Veiled Orb, and then you can start switching, or you can invest more into your character and keep doing this. But yeah, you don't actually have to invest. Those are expensive idols because they have double June nodes and stuff. But all you care about is having that 100% chance to get June on your maps. And then the increased intelligence is very good, but not necessary. You just gonna have to run like one more map if you don't have these. We also got some bargain items chance, stuff like that. I also do destructive play with a bunch of chance to get Conqueror maps, Elder and Shaper maps. Those are just extra stats that you can add on top. Also very important, you gotta get the Mirror of Delirium on your maps, which I'm just getting from these two big idols. Now again, you could go ahead, use a Delirium Mirror Scarab. This is not necessary, but this does help you with setting up. You don't have to trade for Scarabs, you don't actually need to do all that stuff. So what I would do is just use 2 Delirium Scarabs of Mania, 1 Betrayal Scarab of Intelligence. This is very important, but not necessarily. Again, you would just have to run an additional map, 2 additional maps to get that intelligence going. Then we got Betrayal Scarab of Reinforcement, which again, not necessarily. It's good, you got more members, but again, you don't need to invest at all in this thread with Scarabs. And then we got Domination Scarab, which is just gonna make our maps feel a bit easier. It's gonna help us push just more mobs in general. That's what we care about. Nothing crazy. Another thing that I can do is getting Betrayal Scarab of Intelligence, which again, very important, not necessary. With double Mania and double Paranoia Scarabs, just to push that Delirium reward up. It's gonna be a bit tough. The more you go Delirium, the harder it will be to clear those mobs, but you're gonna make money regardless. I actually did a 50 map test on stream. You guys should see the before and after right here on the screen with my currency stash tab. But as you can see, even now, I just get a bunch of bubblegum currency. Like, I just get 5,000 chisels. We self-sustain. Also, we get orbs of chance, chromes, fusings, jewelers, regrets, scouring orbs, fall orbs, stack decks. All these are just coming from the extra rewards. Now, how do we really profit from this? You think it's all the bubblegum currency or the exalts and the raw divines that we get, but in reality, a big, very big factor about this is the Eldritch Chaos Orb card. You got no idea how much profit this card makes. It's just insane. Now, we also get some more additional rewards from using incubators. This is just an additional step, but you really don't have a reason not to use them. I'm always using an Ornate or Skittering incubator. Also, the map one, I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't, but you can also use those that drop unique maps. Also, you get a bunch of fractured bases. I actually sold most of mine, and some of them obviously are not gonna be good, but you can hit like a pretty big fracture that you can sell for about 5 to 6 vines. Maybe you can hit a synthesize because you also get synthesize mods, and if you hit like a percentage increase dexterity on your ring on an amulet, that will sell for a few divs, right? So all this is just raw currency. One divine pays for about 4 maps, and then you hit one div every like 1 or 2 maps. That's just raw divine drops. Now, you could say this is a very lucky chance, but even if you don't get a raw divine, you're gonna get exalts. Like, if you don't get divines, you just get exalts. They have the same chance of dropping, so you just know it's gonna be profit. Even if you don't get exalts and divine orbs, you're gonna get all the bubblegum currency that pays for the map, and on top of that, you might get this card, which one goes for only 55 chaos right now, but if you fully stack it, so you get 3 of them, and you sell the 5 Eldritch Chaos Orbs, you would get more than 1 Divine. Again, this is a good thing you can do. Don't sell the cards, sell the currency, and you're gonna make it. But, bulk is easier to sell. You might be thinking that I'm able to do this strat because I have a Needing helmet, because I have a Headhunter, but really, I got streams, I got hours of running this strategy. Just get started low. Don't overjuice your maps. If you feel like you can't run 100% daily maps, you just gotta lower the percentage delirious. And also, what I struggle with, I still sometimes do, is the delirium boss in your maps. You don't actually have to kill those. What you can do is you take the bosses, go on one side, and then when they get near you, you just run away, and they will stop following you. Let's go do a map real quick. I'm gonna put those. This is the regular setup that I do with the first idle thread. Let me take those out. Put them in here. Okay, so 100% daily maps. I go with increased quantity. You can also do domination if you got close to getting an additional reward, but I feel like quantity is more profitable. I still don't know for sure if this is doing anything for the delirium orbs, but I'm still running it regardless. It's not gonna be much of a difference. It also doesn't make much of a difference if you run domination, incursion, scarabs, because you're gonna get more rewards, right? So yeah, let's begin. Very first thing, we're gonna skip that. You see the rewards, just keep going. I'm not gonna pick up everything at once. Just go ahead, kill stuff. As you can see, we just get rewards. That's the boss. I can kill it. If you guys couldn't, just run away. Not a shame. This may not even be a profitable map. I mean, not profitable, but we won't get any things. Because you usually get the big rewards during the first few delirium levels, but who knows. It might be a good example to show you that you don't actually need raw divines to profit from this. That's a thing. There we go. Don't know for sure what that is yet. I just keep going, keep my shrines up, keep my headhunter stacks. This is like 2 minutes per map. And then I would stop here. Now, again, Silo isn't the best map for this, but I'm running it because I like the layout. And it's helping my Kinetic Blast too. I could go ahead, force my maps, get like 20 rewards, 21. This is a card that we're getting, so that's like 50 chaos. And then we just loot everything. I'm gonna come back with the results, maybe go kill that boss so I get 20 after looting everything. There we have the map result. Now you can keep the idols, you can throw them away, depends. And let's go back to our hideout, see what the fracture is, because I actually don't have any scrolls. It's only one per left. I didn't go back, I didn't change the loot or anything. There we have it. 13% damage over time multiplier. That's a pretty good one. Nothing crazy, but some people might make use of it. It's about 30 to 40 chaos orbs, and this is for a tier 4. So yeah, we can pretty easily sell that. We can use this, use the wall, and maybe we could have hit something good for the implicit, and it depends on the unique, but again, could have made money. Throw that away. So this idol too, we might get something good. I usually don't pick them up anymore, but it's pretty good to have. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you guys enjoyed the thread, this is a regular map This is nothing crazy. You can go even higher than that. We did get a card and a roll Exile drop. As I said, this is like an average map, not that big of a deal. Hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.